Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liga Kenobi. And before we get started, guys, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. X-Men writer claims Kevin Feige is straight up lying on claim Marvel switch from Kang to Doctor Doom was the plan before Jonathan Majors' legal drama. Okay, now the writer that we're talking about is Bale de Mayo. So Bale de Mayo, in this story, he claimed that Jonathan Majors, when he was doing season 2 of X-Men 97, he had plans for Jonathan Majors to voice his Kang role into the season, but apparently that did not happen because of what happened to Jonathan Majors. Now, the lawsuit that the crime that we're talking about is that he allegedly beat and raped his ex girlfriend and everything. So, but I've read right now that the claim that he is clarified that those claims are true, that he did do it. So I saw this. I saw this from RK Outpost, if I'm not mistaken. So that could be, yeah, the case. But switching it from, but this was a last minute switch, man. This was a last minute switch that he did, bro. This was not like a planned deal, man. This was a last minute thing. So let's read a bit of this article and everything. So, as the Marvel Cinematic Universe gears up for the Avengers Doomsday in next year, a fresh wave of controversy has erupted over the decision to abandon Kang the Conqueror in favor of Doctor Doom. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige recently claimed that the shift from Kang to Doom was a creative choice made long before actor Jonathan Majors' legal issues, which is a complete total bull because they had so much plans for Kang, bro. They were gonna have the Kang Dynasty, Avengers Kang Dynasty in there. They were gonna have everything planned out for him, bro. This happened all because of the arrest, and of course, as soon as that happened and everything, they fired. They fired John. They took away. They kicked Jonathan Majors out of Marvel, and then they made the switch. So Kevin Feige needs to stop lying. But former 97 showrunner Ray Meyer has vehemently disputed this, claiming Feige is straight up lying, accusing the studio to prejudice and historical revisionism. In July of 2025, Feige doubled down on his explanation for pivoting from Kang, played by Majors, to Doctor Doom, portrayed by Robert Downey Jr. Even before what happened to the actor, we had started to realize that Kang wasn't Thanos. There was only one character that could be that because he was that in the comics for decades and decades. And because of the Fox acquisition, we finally had it. And then that's Doctor Doom. Yeah, Doctor Doom, between him and Kang, I believe Doom was a badass in his time. And he is pretty good at doing his part. He had that discussion with Downey began before Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and that Doom was always eyed as the bigger threat. This aligns with the prior statements where Feige described the change as part of the broader MCU recalibrations amid superhero fatigue and the box office challenges. The pivot was announced at San Diego Comic-Con last year in July, retitling Avengers: The Kang Dynasty to Avengers: Doomsday. Feige has emphasized Doom's comic legacy, particularly ties to the Fantastic Four, as key to the multiverse's saga climax in Avengers: Secret Wars. The Jonathan Majors saga catalyst or coincidence. Majors' portrayal of Kang debuted in Loki season 1 and culminated in Quantumania, positioning him as the saga's Thanos-level villain. However, Majors was arrested in March 2 years ago on domestic charges involving ex-girlfriend. Convicted of misdemeanor counts in December, he was dropped by Marvel shortly after. While Feige insists the timing was coincidental, insiders and timelines suggest otherwise. Majors was central to plans, including potential crossovers, until his legal trouble forced a revelation. Like I said, dude, they had plans with Kang, bro. They had many plans with him. But of course, when he got arrested, they had no choice. They could have kept Kang. All they had to do was recast. I mean, they did it with if you remember, Terrence Howard, he was Rhodey in Iron Man 1, and then of course Iron Man 2, they swapped it with Jesus, I had his name. Oh, I had his name in my head. Let me get it. Let me go pick it up, man. God bless, I'm so tired today. Yeah, I really am tired today. Let me see. Let me see. Hold up. Let me give you. Let me get my. Come on. Let me see. Iron Man 2. Iron Man. Don Schulte. Yes, thank you. God, I can't believe I couldn't. Okay, so Iron Man 1, they had Terrence Howard playing Rhodey. And then, of course, in Iron Man 2, it went to Don Schulte. And ever since then, that was Don Schulte was War Machine. So why couldn't they do the same? They could have done the same thing with Kang. Recasted. That's what they could have done. But they didn't. They did it. They decided to kick Kang off the door, dude. So here's Bale DeMayo's case right now. So in 2023, I was working on season 2, who has Kang in it. Majors was definitely voiced for the character. He was ready. He was going to be voiced as Kang. It says here in the article. And when he saw the movie John Wick 4 on March, he found out about the arrest. So that didn't bode well. So it's like I said, dude. There is no way in hell you could have predicted that. There's no way that they would have predicted this. So here's a tweet that was happening over here on July 20th. Bingo. It's sad state of both the industry and the fandom that people are not calling out clear and patent racism and just tone deafness across all corners of Marvel Studios. Yeah, so while telling Majors that he would be the next Thanos, Kevin was secretly making movies to replace him with a white dude. Anyone who's been looking for the plantation vibe, I warned folks about with Marvel. Nate Moore, their only black producer, gone. They just did a round of DEI layoffs. Eternally, that was hushed up. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, dude, there's a lot going on, man, in Marvel, dude. There's been a lot going on. Let's see what all we got here. This dispute shows deeper tensions within the MCU, including allegations of prejudice, creative mismanagement, and declining equality, evident in projects like Blade's delays. As Avengers Doomsday approaches, the saga's behind-the-scenes drama risks overshadowing the on-screen spectacle. Marvel has not publicly responded to DeMaio's latest acquisition, but with X-Men 97 Season 2 in production and broader Phase 6 updates coming soon, the fallout could influence fan trust and studio accountability. Like I said, dude, Marvel, man, I mean, Kevin Feige has lied his way out of this, bro. He has lied his way out, man. And if all of you guys saw this and you've read this, bro, you know dang well, man, that this is just a straight up lie, dude, from Kevin Feige, dude. If you guys have been paying attention to everything that has been happening in Marvel, you guys know it, man. But we got another article here that I'm going to talk about and everything. I was going to do this on the next video, but I decided I'll just go with it. So here we go. Avengers Doomsday brings in Loki writer Michael Waldron to help finish the script of the movie that's been filming since April. Now, I'm going to say this right now with this. I am not fond of this because the Loki series, I really did not like it very much. I did not like it very well. I mean, it just... it just felt off with the gender fluid and all nonsense and everything. But I just didn't like it, bro. It just didn't do well in the viewerships and everything. And really, you know, when you have, especially what happened to Jonathan Majors, it's like if the show doesn't exist. But of course, in the season finale of Loki season 2, you saw Loki taking control of the timeline and everything. Like if he is the new king and everything. So, I don't know. So it looks like Michael Waldron is taking over the movie halfway to the end. So let's see. According to what we got here, let's see. Here it is. The development confirmed by Marvel Studios President Kevin Feige highlights ongoing revision to screenplay during production, a practice that has plagued recent MCU projects and doesn't inspire coincidence in the film's outcome. With echoes of troubled production of Captain America Brave New World, which that did not do well in the theaters, which underwent extensive reshoots and rewrites after poor test screenings, fans and industry watchers are questioning whether Marvel is repeating its past mistakes on what should be one of the flagship blockbusters. Kevin Feige revealed in a recent interview that Stephen McFeely, one half of the writing duo behind Avengers Endgame, is leading the script for Doomsday, but Wallen is now contributing the effort. So, Stephen McFeely, he did the first half, I'm going to guess. He did the first half of the movie. And now you got Michael Waldron continuing the second half. So, like I said, if he did, which he did Loki, so I'm going to guess the second half is just going to be about the timeline and everything. The timeline and Loki and everything. So that's my guess there. That is my guess. Waldron's return suggests that the current script needed bolstering even as cameras continue to roll. Not only is the script not done, but the company is bringing new creative voices in 3 months into principal photography, and which isn't promising. Waldron, known for his work on Loki Season 1 and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, has a mixed track record with Marvel. Yeah, I did not like the Multiverse of Madness, bro. I was looking forward to it, bro, but it just fell apart, man. I really did not like it. While Loki was initially praised by some for its inventive storytelling, Multiverse of Madness drew criticism for uneven pacing and controversial character arcs, particularly for Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch, attempting to bait and switch the film to be about a new female character in America Chavez. Yeah. So here we go. These are the tweet quotes that we've gotten so far. Michael Waldron working on the script for Avengers Doomsday. Oh, we'll never see Wanda again. Fans on. So here we go. Another one right here. Michael Waldron working on this. Yeah, that's the same thing. I don't know why they put the same RN news on there. Let's see what else we got. Okay, that's about it. Avengers Doomsday entered production in April 2025 at Pinewood Studios in England, with a sprawling cast including returning MCU veterans Robert Downey Jr. as the villainous Doctor Doom. Marvel officially announced the start of the filming around early April, with reports confirming cameras were rolling by April 2025. So it's going to be coming out next year in December. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, but here's everything. Here's everything you can read. You guys can read all of this in the article here, so you learn more about it. But like I said, dude, do I need to be worried about this movie? Yeah, I should be worried. Everybody should be worried because I mean, it's just that Marvel has not been doing very well with movies right now. Now, I did before I went to do this article. I did see a video of Film Threat. They went to see Fantastic Four on the Monday night premiere. And They said it was good. They said it was a good movie. They said that Pedro Pascal did not screw up. Pedro Pascal did not screw up the movie. So, but Film Thread said he was going to do a video on some mistakes that happened in the movie, man. But he said that it wasn't. He said it wasn't terrible. He said it was good. That it was better than Superman. So we'll see. Maybe it's got a chance. We'll see. We shall see. So I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys posted on this. I promise you guys that. And I will. By the way, I will have these 2 articles that I talked about in the links in the descriptions below, so you guys can pick it up and you guys can read it. So please, by all means, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel, and I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.